Hi, I'm Gigi Schweikert. Welcome to Preventing Obesity and Promoting Wellness in Early Childhood Settings. Obesity is a national crisis, and the statistics don't always tell the whole story. But here's one statistic that's sure to get everyone's attention.
There are a lot of statistics out there that support this issue that we are in a crisis. The one that is most compelling for parents and teachers is one that hit me as both a parent and a teacher. And that is that all of us desire to have a generation that lives longer and healthier than we are today. And there are statistics now that suggest that our children may not live longer than we are. That statistic alone is enough to get me passionate about doing something about our current obesity epidemic.
We need teachers to get passionate about making a difference in order to win the battle against obesity. As early childhood professionals, we know that the kind of fundamental change that's needed begins with our kids. Helping children make healthy choices about what they eat and how much they participate in physical activities is the best way to slow down and eventually reverse long-term obesity trends. For some teachers, obesity may seem like a problem that doesn't affect their children. The symptoms in young children may not be as apparent as they are with obese adults, but according to Solving the Problem of Childhood Obesity Within a Generation, a report to the President in 2010, approximately 1 in 5 children are overweight or obese by the time they reach their 6th birthday, and over half of these children become overweight at or before age 2. So obesity is a problem that is impacting young children. As an early childhood teacher, you need to emphasize the importance of healthy choices, even when the children in your classroom don't currently appear to be overweight.
One reason you're not seeing as many overweight kids is because the obesity rates tend to climb a lot right after age 4 or so. And it varies among both boys and girls, and then socioeconomic status tends to be much higher in lower income kids. So it's hard to put a specific number on it since there's so many different variables, but there's actually a period of growth around age 4 where kids, if you look at the growth curve, there's kind of a little dip, so they actually should be on the skinny side, and so it's hard to see obesity in those kids, but their BMI, body mass index, which combines weight and height, it actually at around age 4 should be fairly low. So sometimes it's hard to tell. The child, if you plot them out, might actually be on the verge of being overweight, even though it's not an obvious kind of thing.
What has become obvious based on statistics is that obesity is most common among minority populations. According to First Lady Michelle Obama, African American children are significantly more likely to be obese than our white children. Nearly half of African American children will develop diabetes at some point in their lives.
We do lots of our socializing around food. Lots of big dinners, family dinners, lots of too much fast food, I'm afraid. So when we look at obesity in our community in Birmingham and across Alabama and in a lot of, or most black communities, traditional black communities across the nation, I think we see a much higher incidence of obesity that greatly concerns us.
Overweight and obese children are also more common among Hispanic, Native American, and lower income populations throughout the country. Even though some communities are being hit harder, obesity is a national problem. In the next segment, we'll begin looking at the reasons behind the obesity crisis.